If you're someone like me who lives and breathes in the Apple ecosystem, you probably understand how something as small as a pair of earbuds can change your daily life. And for me, that game changer was the AirPods Pro, not just for their seamless connectivity or comfortable fit, but for one critical feature that I never knew I needed until I had it: active noise cancellation, or ANC. Now here we are in 2025, standing on the edge of another massive leap in wireless audio. The AirPods Pro 3 are in active development, though the exact release date is still under wraps. Leaks and reports are making it abundantly clear this generation is going to be something special, and more importantly for me personally, it's expected to improve the feature I care about most: noise cancellation. Not just slightly better, substantially better. This video is all about why that matters. I'll take you through my personal journey with Apple's AirPods, break down what ANC is meant for productivity and peace of mind, explain how the new H3 chip is set to revolutionize the feature, and discuss why AirPods Pro 3 might be the smartest wearable audio upgrade of the decade. My life with AirPods, a journey since 2017. Let's rewind to 2017, the year Apple released the original AirPods. At the time, it was a bold move. Wireless earbuds weren't mainstream yet, and Apple had just removed the headphone jack from the iPhone 7. People were skeptical, but as someone who had always tangled with cords and awkward earbud fits, I was intrigued. I picked up a pair, and from that moment on, I was sold. No more wires. No more untangling cords on a subway platform. Just seamless, automatic connectivity that made me feel like I was living in the future. Fast forward a couple of years to October 2019, when the original AirPods Pro dropped. I ordered them on day one, not just for the improved sound or the adjustable silicone ear tips, but because of one major addition: active noise cancellation. I'd never tried ANC headphones before. I had heard some people get headaches or ear pressure discomfort, and honestly, I wasn't sure how my body would respond. But Apple's system was touted as different: a hybrid setup using both inward and outward microphones to continuously adapt the sound. The reviews promised a balanced experience that didn't overwhelm the senses. And when I tried them, it was transformative. Why active noise cancellation became my must-have feature? Let me say this plainly. ANC changed how I think, how I work, and how I focus. And that's not an exaggeration. Whether the first was grinding through editing work, taking a walk in the city, or trying to zone out in a crowded coffee shop, noise cancellation gave me that extra bit of clarity. It was like hitting a mute button on the chaos of the world. Not to disconnect, but to concentrate. I wasn't just listening to music. I was creating my own bubble of focus wherever I went. At work, it silenced background chatter. At the gym, it drowned out bad playlist choices. At home, it helped me stay centered during long creative sessions. Even as someone who values nature and quiet moments, the ability to dial down the noise on command was game-changing. And it wasn't just about sound. It was about mental clarity. When the AirPods Pro 2 launched in 2022 with the H2 chip, Apple doubled down on ANC. They claimed it could cancel twice the noise of the first generation. And to my ears, that promise was real. It wasn't just louder noises getting blocked. It was subtler ones, like traffic whooshes, HVAC systems, and even soft chatter behind me. The ANC became smarter, more agile, less like a wall and more like a filter that responded to my environment. That alone justified the upgrade. The AirPods Pro 3, ANC that's much better than ever before. So here we are, with the AirPods Pro 3 now on the horizon. And according to recent leaks, this upgrade is going to take ANC to another level entirely. A credible leaker recently claimed that the new model will feature noise cancellation. That's much better than what we've seen in the past, which is saying a lot considering how far we've already come. So, what's driving this improvement? The answer lies in Apple's next-generation silicon, the H3 chip. The power of the H3 chip, the brain behind the silent-savory leap in AirPods performance, has come with a new Apple design chip. In the first AirPods Pro, it was the H1. The second gen brought the H2, which improved ANC, battery life, and spatial audio. Now we're expecting the H3 chip to debut inside the AirPods Pro 3, and with it, a whole new era of ink. Here's what makes the H3 chip such a big deal: machine learning on device. The chip can learn your habits, environmental patterns, and optimize ANC in real time. Adaptive noise modeling. It can better differentiate between high-frequency distractions and constant low-level sounds like airplane engines or street noise. Better mic processing. With improved inward-facing microphones, the H3 can more accurately isolate your voice and block out everything else. Lower latency. not just for audio, but for processing environmental sounds and reacting faster to sudden changes. In other words, the AirPods Pro 3 will feel like they're listening to your world and adjusting intelligently in real time. Imagine walking from a busy road into a library, and the ANC shifts instantly from urban filter to whisper mode. Or working in a cafe that suddenly gets crowded, and your AirPods automatically step up the silence. That's what this upgrade is aiming for? The real-world impact of better. And let me paint you a picture. You're in a crowded terminal, waiting for your flight. Kids are crying. Announcements are blaring. Your phone's battery is low. You put in your AirPods Pro 3, and suddenly the world dims. You're not shut out, just tuned into what matters. Where you're working from home, and the upstairs neighbors decide to vacuum it to PM again. With stronger, smarter ANC, your focus doesn't break. You stay in the zone. You keep building, writing, designing, or studying, whatever it is that drives you. That's the power of ANC, and that's why this feature is my #1 priority for AirPods Pro 3. Additional features rumored. For AirPods Pro 3, of course, improved ANC isn't the only feature we're expecting. Here are a few other major upgrades that are rumored to be in development. Live Translation. Apple is reportedly working on real-time language translation through the AirPods, turning them into personal interpreters. Combined with the H3 chip and Apple Intelligence, this could be revolutionary for international travelers, students, and multilingual families. Health sensors. Heart rate plus temperature. AirPods Pro 3 may include optical heart rate sensors and air temperature tracking, transforming them into true health wearables. This would tie in perfectly with Apple Fitness Plus, Apple Health, and the watch ecosystem. Longer battery life. Expect small gains here thanks to the efficiency of the H3 chip. Maybe an extra hour or two of ANC listening, which in the world of wearables is a big deal. Refined design and comfort. While the design will remain familiar, expect slight changes for improved airflow, better passive isolation, and possibly a lighter overall build for all day wear, ANC, and mental wellness. A hidden benefit. Let's take a moment to go beyond the tech specs. Active noise cancellation isn't just about audio quality. For many people, including myself, it's a tool for mental wellness. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with noise, distraction, and digital clutter, ANC gives us something rare: control over our soundscape. Whether it's managing sensory overload, coping with ADHD, or simply needing a quiet bubble in a chaotic world, ANC becomes more than a feature. It becomes a lifeline. And the fact that the AirPods Pro 3 are prioritizing this, doubling down on making it better, is why I'm beyond excited. When will AirPods Pro 3 be released? While Apple hasn't officially confirmed anything, here's what we can expect based on previous patterns. Announcement date: September 10th or 11th. 20 to 5 pre-orders open around September 13th release day. September 20th, 2025. Just like previous AirPods launches, Apple is likely to reveal them alongside the iPhone 17 lineup and Apple Watch Series 11, making it a huge event for hardware lovers. Pricing: will it stay at $249 as of now? Industry insiders expect the AirPods Pro 3 to maintain the $249 USD price point. That's significant, especially given the new tech on board. But Apple wants to keep the Pro line consistent and competitive with offerings from Samsung, Bose, and Sony. Of course, retailers will likely offer holiday discounts later in the year, so if you're price sensitive, waiting until Black Friday or Cyber Monday might be worth it. Final thoughts. My top feature. Finally perfected. When I look at the upcoming AirPods Pro 3, there's a lot to be excited about. AI, health tracking, live translation, better fit, smarter sensors. But for me, it always comes back to one thing: noise cancellation. It's the feature that changed how I work, how I travel, and how I listen. It helped me regain focus in an unfocused world. And with the AirPods Pro 3, it looks like Apple is finally perfecting it. So yes, this is the feature I've been hoping would improve. And if the rumors are true, my wish is about to come true.